The United States is in the midst of pushing forward an idea of an international force. It will be a force of enforcement of the terms of the 20-point deal. As an integral part of that deal, there was a requirement for Hamas to disarm, and there was a requirement for the Gaza Strip to be demilitarized. There are a lot of challenges when it comes to this international force, which is supposed to take its role in January and is expected to operate inside the Gaza Strip for not less than 2 years. A couple of the challenges include we do not know whether the IDF will enjoy the full operational freedom inside the Gaza Strip to act against any threats that it sees emanating from there. We also are right to raise questions about the wisdom of having a Palestinian police force being responsible for the dismantling of Hamas weapons once they are taken. In addition to those complications is this real worry that this sets a dangerous precedent, namely that there is an international force that is deployed to the Gaza Strip, and then that model, whether it proves incidentally effective or not, that same model will then be overlaid onto Judea and Samaria or the West Bank. That again, Israel's ability for full operational freedom to take out terror threats as we see them emerge in Judea and Samaria, that will be impeded and subordinate to the wills and whims of an international force. What we're seeing here is really the outcome of wishful thinking. President Donald Trump publicized Hamas's response to his 21 at that time point peace proposal. And in that published Hamas response, there was an agreement by Hamas to hand over the remaining living hostages and to return the deceased hostages. There are still several yet to be returned home. But Hamas had very clear conditions that expressed that it would be willing to disarm if the so-called occupation of the Gaza Strip was to come to an end. Now, the IDF is still inside the Gaza Strip. There's no reason to think that Hamas didn't mean what it said. It did not agree to disarm, and I think that there was a great deal of wishful thinking behind the idea that what it said it did not actually mean, and now we're seeing that actually what it said is precisely what it meant, namely that it's not willing to disarm. And another severe complication of this international force is that it is probably going to require that Israel withdraws from its current array within the Gaza Strip along what's come to be called as the Yellow Line.